Lymphoma Foundation for inviting me to share my story tonight. I'm truly honoured. 3 years ago, my life was turned upside down. I was diagnosed with stage 4 follicular lymphoma at the age of 25. Before diagnosis, my life was focused on work, training as a track athlete, and spending time with family and friends. Life was great, and cancer was the last thing I expected. In early 2021, I experienced fatigue, night sweats, and abdominal pain. Doctors initially dismissed this as stress, even telling me I was too young for it to be cancer. But when a large lump hit under my chin, I knew something wasn't right. The moment I found out I had cancer is one I'll never forget. Nothing can prepare you how you're going to feel when you hear the news. I was just overcome with an immense feeling of fear and anxiety. Your mind goes to the worst case scenarios. Am I going to die? How long do I have left? I was in pure disbelief that I had cancer at 25 years old. It didn't feel real, and I thought at any moment I would wake up from this nightmare. It was difficult to come to terms with my new reality. It was a massive shock, but I just tried to stay positive and hope for the best. I began intense chemotherapy and immunotherapy treatments that left me physically weak and emotionally drained. But I was focused on recovering after each treatment, seeing it as my way of fighting back. Halfway through the treatment, I found hope through the FLF's Time to Cure campaign. I couldn't believe my luck. Months after being diagnosed with incurable cancer, there was already a cause fighting to find a cure. The campaign was an overwhelming success. It gave me a vital boost when I needed it, along with the belief that a cure would be found. The support from my family and friends was overwhelming. They rallied to raise funds for the FLF, showed me the power of community, and given me strength and hope that together we could find a cure. In January 2022, I received the news that a complete response, no evidence of disease. But adjusting to life after treatment was challenging. It became difficult to move on with the uncertainty of the word incurable hanging over me. Unfortunately, 2023 started with the difficult news that my FL had relapsed, and I was expected to need treatment again within around 6 months. Leah and I were due to get married in September, which looked very much in doubt after this news. But fueled by optimism, we responded with action and tried to make the best of a bad situation. Our aim is to get married before the next treatment. We managed to reschedule our wedding for April, and our fingers were crossed. Our plan was a success. The new wedding day went ahead, and just being able to have our wedding against the odds felt like a huge win in our battle against cancer's impact on our life. Cancer has taken away so much, but what it has given us is a deeper meaning to life, an appreciation of the good times. But the luck didn't run out there. Shortly after the wedding, I had a scan to check the cancer's growth and to give an idea when the next treatment would be needed. To our surprise, the results showed the growth had stabilised. This meant if things stayed the same, treatment wasn't needed yet, and we had more time. So the manifesting didn't stop there. My relapse actually came with some more difficult news. The next treatment being proposed would impact my fertility. There was already a huge question if it was possible to conceive after my first course of treatment, and we were told it might be now or never if we wanted to have children. We always dreamed of starting a family of our own, so once again, full of optimism, we started trying. Amazingly, luck was on our side. Leah was pregnant, and in February this year, our son Noah was born. And the new chapter of our lives had begun. It's now nearly 2 years since my relapse. My FL is growing slowly, but luckily there's still no sign of the next treatment. But looking ahead, part of me is apprehensive for what's to come. With the word incurable in my life, I think part of me always will be. But the overriding feeling is one of hope and excitement for what we now have and what's to come in our lives. Cancer has given us a new perspective, to cherish the little things, live in the moment, take chances, and make the most of each day. I've come to realise that only through pain can we fully appreciate the joys of everyday life. Now, I won't be able to fend off treatment forever. Sooner or later that day will come, when I'll have to step back into that nightmare. However, the work that the FLF is doing could have a huge impact on how that next treatment looks for someone in my position. This disease is incurable, and for a young person like me, the rest of my life will involve cycles of treatment, remission, relapse, and hoping that I don't run out of treatment options, but having to deal with the side effects of numerous harsh treatments throughout my life. And this is the reality for so many FL patients, and why it's so important to find a cure for this awful disease. Helping the FLF fund vital research will have a direct impact on my own life and is the key to unlocking the cure. When he's old enough, I'll have to tell my son that I have an incurable cancer. This is already a conversation that I'm dreading. My dream is that one day I can say I had cancer, but we found a cure. Please help make this dream a reality. I'd like to say a huge thank you to everyone for coming tonight, and I'm extremely grateful to anyone who's donated to FLF previously or will donate tonight.